What's up, Aries? It's Maris here with Actualized Tarot. Welcome in. We are going to do a reading from now until the end of May to see what comes through. I'm going to pull for life, love, whatever happens to pop up. It could be anything from family to career to a love relationship to friendships. We just want to tap in and see what Spirit wants to tell you right now to help you through your situation. So hopefully this reading is going to resonate with you. If it does, please hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below because I will be pulling someone's comment and name. You can ask a question or just leave any sort of comment on the video, and I am going to be pulling some person, one lucky person in the next reading to receive a personal read at the end of the video. As always, you can check the description box. I'm going to be plugging in links for ways that you can contact me in order to get a personal reading and all sorts of fun stuff. So I'm excited that you're here. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. As I look to grow the channel, I would love for you to subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future videos. I'm going to be doing zodiac readings, daily messages, so that you can just tap in for a general read if you want. And yeah, so let's get into it. So the first card, I'm going to pull one of these Moonology cards to just kind of get a feel for the theme of Spirit. What's going on with Aries now through the end of May? A time for healing. All right, we have a time for healing coming through. Adjustments are required at the end. Now is definitely a time where I think a lot of us are kind of going inward, figuring out. We're in the new moon right now, the new moon in Taurus, and that's oftentimes a time where you think about what the full moon is typically what you want to release, and the new moon is what you want to manifest. But both things can kind of go hand in hand, I found, with just really healing whatever it is that has been holding you back. Like the biggest theme that I've seen recently is just this need for making decisions that are ultimately going to bring you to not only your ultimate fulfillment, but like your best, highest self. And that's what we talk about here. That's what I'm talking about here on this channel, is how to become your best, highest self. And healing is a huge catalyst for that. If you don't, definitely during a full moon, if you didn't, really lean into maybe those emotions that were brought up whenever it was the full moon, and now we're coming in, you're not able to manifest out of a place of, lack or scarcity or just being really bogged down and weighed down by your emotions. So healing is so important in focusing on what it is that you want to bring in, what no longer serves you, and where it is that we're going to go, okay? So it's a time for healing right now. What else, Spirit? What else is going on for Aries? Peace. Yes. Okay. Spirit is really wanting you to focus, maybe retreat back, pull back. We have peace and healing. This is a time for you to find inner peace. It's only whenever you take time to focus on what it is that you need to heal that the new phase is going to be brought to you, right? So phase came to me at the phases of the moon, and I'm looking at the phase of the moon right now on this card. And peace is something that you can only feel when you've come to terms or released whatever it is that's been holding you back. So if there's past, trauma, heartbreak, anything like that has really been top of mind for you, this is a time for you to let that go in order to find this peace. And we need to be in a state of peace and calm if we're going to co-conspire with the universe, right? So if we're looking to get onto our mission and path and focus on what it is that we're here to do and who it is that we're here to connect with. People are a huge part of our healing and our mission in this life. So if you are not at peace because you haven't done the healing work, that's really going to be a block from keeping you to getting into your higher mission. So what do we have going on for Aries now between the end of the month? What do we have going on for Aries now between the end of the month? We got 2. Okay, we have your lighthouse guides you home to the stars and find your star family in this cosmic game of hide and seek. This is exactly what I was just talking about. People come across your path and come into your path in this life for you to heal. Relationships are the catalyst a lot of times for your healing. And what I mean by that is oftentimes people that come into your life are going to mirror, or almost all the time, they're going to mirror something back to you. So the people that, trigger you, that trigger is just a sign of something that you need to heal. Or it can be, one of my favorite quotes is often whatever it is that we dislike in someone else is really what we dislike about ourselves. So what that can mean is like whatever is triggering you in somebody else in action, way that they handle situations, the way that they talk, like whatever it is that bothers you in somebody else, that could be a reflection of something that you need to heal. So as we meet people, as we come across these different people in our life, once we get those lessons or those triggers, oftentimes the lessons are coming up as triggers for you to look inward and deeper to figure out what it is that you need to heal. So as we're doing that healing work with whoever's on our current path, that's going to allow for our star family to come in. So our star family is, whoever we're destined to cross paths with to maybe come into mission with in this life. So that could look like, to you, that could look like a love relationship. It could look like friendships that come across your path where you feel like they're like your soul tribe or your soul family. This could look like coworkers or business partners that come into your life where you then can come into joint mission together to serve or create something for a higher good. Your lighthouse guides you home to the stars. So what I get from this too, especially with star family coming out with stars and star family, I'm seeing this as your light. When you shine your light, when you do this healing work, and when you find peace, that's when your light can shine. And it's only when your light is shining, when this light is shining, that these people are going to see this light and be able to come into your life. Okay, so it guides you home. Cosmic game of hide and seek. Your lighthouse, when you shine your light, that is going to be the signal to your star family to come in. You can't do this until you do the healing. This is a very important time now between now and June 1st for you to focus on what it is that you need to heal. So I'm going to go on. I'm going to look at past, present, and future for this. And we'll see. If love comes up, if I get a strong message for love, then I will tap into that a little bit. See what's going on. See what it is we need to heal. So we're going to look at past, present, future. I'll pull some cards for blocks, just like I did in the general reading, and we'll see what needs to come out. Spirit, what's going on in the past for Aries? What's going on in the past? 7 of Pentacles. I like this deck because the artwork is not... Okay. like the traditional Rider-Waite, so it's a little bit different. So it gives like different nuance messages. So with this Seven of Pentacles, I'm seeing a couple things. This guy standing here, typically the Seven of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite deck is the guy's holding, he's kind of leaning up against his shovel and he's like looking at what he's harvested. This is a card of like reaping what you sow, time, money, investments. So, but right here, what I'm noticing is he's not even looking at what he's been investing in. I'm strongly getting that this is not a time for you to be looking at your money, your finances, what's happening, what you've invested in. This is a time for you to almost look inward at yourself. You see how this guy is just kind of standing by. There's like a pentacle over here, something new that wants to come in, right? Something new. These seeds that have been planted, this work, this time, this effort, this money that's been invested. And it's time to pause. Let's pause for a second. Focus on you, what needs to be healed within you. There's, with the Strength in reverse, I'm just getting like there in the Eight of Swords. This Eight of Swords is someone, if you see, she could use her hands, I don't know how easily you can see this, and untie herself from this. This is swords represent mental energy. So this girl in this card, this woman standing in this card, she's surrounded by these swords, but she's not really trapped in a cage. She's blindfolding herself, not looking at the situation, and letting mental blocks like keep her trapped. There's a feeling here of staying mentally trapped in something to the degree where you feel like you're locked in a cage and you cannot find any peace. Okay, I'm just getting drawn to this dove, this bird that's flying, right? The bird is typically something that you see in a cage, not you. You are not in this cage. You can have this peace and you can fly free as a bird if you just stop focusing on whatever is happening in the material world. I'm just really getting that with those two. And then with the Strength in reverse, it's just time to let go of this like control. That's what I'm getting from this. Just let go for a second. This is Leo energy coming in too. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think it's just time to it's not a time to fight. It's not a time to stand up, and you don't have to do anything courageous right now. Like you don't need to show off right now. You don't need to with Aries okay. Aries are leaders. Right? I am an Aries rising and I have a lot of fire in my chart. Aries are the ones who want to take control. They want to be in control and they want to show the strength, the courage, they are that fiery energy of the person who leads the pack and comes up with the solutions and wears, a very strong front, right? And it's just not the time right now for you to be carrying the weight of that energy. You are being held back mentally by trying to be everything to everyone, and you are not getting any closer to harvesting what it is that you've done until you take a pause and focus on yourself. Focus on yourself and what you need to heal, okay? So let's get more. What's going on in the present, Spirit? What's going on in the present? Three of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of regret and sadness and something not working out. It looks like potentially with work or coworkers. The Page of Wands, there's a new idea coming in. There's something that didn't work out in the past. What you've been doing up into this point is not what you're supposed to be doing. This is not the path that Spirit wants you to be on. There is a new path, a new idea, a new message coming in right now. This could be somebody sending you an email like, hey, I have a new opportunity for you. What do you think about this? Or a new potential love message, a text message like, hey, how's it going? Like, do you want to grab dinner soon? There's something going on in your life that is very, it's happening right now. It could be happening. You could be in regret about something that happened in the past and you're still way too focused on this. You're focused on this. You're not even able to see. You see there's 2 cups right here. This is, the 2 of Cups is typically like, it can be a partnership of any kind. So the tarot card of the 2 of Cups is, it can be a love partnership. It can be a business partnership. It can be any sort of like unity really with like another person, like equal, kind of like equal give and take, but it's just like equally coming together on the same page. Okay. So there's something, these 3 of Cups that I'm seeing spelled over here, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. There's some sort of, 3s are all about like uniting and creating something. There's something that you've been working towards trying to create that didn't work out. And you probably were very emotionally invested in it with this 5 of Cups coming out. And whatever it was that is not working out, it just did not, come to fruition. It just is not the thing that's making, you're not seeing anything come of it. And it's sad. You're very sad. There's a lot of like disappointment type of energy, but there's something new trying to come in. And don't overlook this. Even if it feels small right now, pages are, young, it's small energy. It's like, I don't want to say breadcrumb energy, but it's kind of like that. It's just like, it's a little taste of maybe like something that can expand into something bigger. So look out for that between, is that 3 cards? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, future. All right, so we have 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords, King of Wands. So there's definitely a new idea that sparks now that's going to lead, I'm just seeing even more to, like, what I'm getting is you could be needing to make this decision to kind of put some sort of energy or devotion into this, some sort of passion for that's later going to pay off. The 3 of Wands is a card of kind of having like a vision, waiting for your ships to come in. There's lots of 3s here. I'm getting a lot. There's heartbreak. This could be a person that you might need to move on from where it didn't work out. You put a lot of energy into this and it's something that is just not panning out the way. It's not aligned with whatever your bigger mission is. And you are wanting to show up as the King of Wands here, okay? So that's also all fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. But with the King of Wands coming out, this is someone who is very, embodies Aries energy. The King of Wands embodies like kind of having vision, passion, leadership, knowing where he's going, right? This page is just, it's starting out. There's an idea that sparks, that grows, and it continues to get bigger. And I do see that there is, with this 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords, there is a lot, that of heartbreak that you could be feeling or loss and regret of something that you put energy into. I wanted to collaborate, wanted to make this work, and it just was a partnership that wasn't working in some capacity. So let's look at what the blocks are. Whatever this regret is, it needs to be healed. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You might have to leave a relationship or a job or free yourself from there's financial independence that's being blocked right now. Yeah, because of a relationship. This 2 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles in reverse is, and the block is not being single. You're in a partnership, whether it's business or relationship, that's keeping you from having your financial independence, just the 9 of Pentacles upright is someone who's like flourishing, like they're financially abundant, they're handsome, beautiful, they're just like thriving, like in their own energy. And when you are in that space, it's only when you're healed that you're going to be able to become the 9 of Pentacles. What else is blocking? What else is blocking? Page of Pentacles. There's a lesson that still needs to be learned here that just hasn't been learned. Or also, if you're starting a new career path, if there's like something new, like if this idea comes in and you don't know a lot about it, there could be something that you need to learn in order to make this come forward. Yeah, 10 of Cups in reverse. This is a card of like happy home life, family. 2 of Swords at the bottom. Someone's not wanting to make a decision on ending this, but I feel that this definitely could involve multiple people. And someone needs to make a decision. I'm going to pull. And here we are, right when I said it wasn't going to come in. Love shows up. 7 of Pentacles again, Ace of Pentacles. There's some sort of new tangible thing that's trying to come in that's not what you've already invested in. It's not to say that you didn't learn little lessons, lessons from this, but there's something that is trying to come in that cannot come in right now because there is either a family or relationship, some sort of home life. That could be parents, it could be something with family. There's people definitely blocking this because they're not aligned with you. They're not your star family. There's a lesson that you need to learn about the current family dynamic that you're in, the current relationships, business partner, soul family, whatever it is. There's something that needs to be learned in order for you to be able to have your 9 of Pentacles, to flourish in the path that you're meant to be on, and for your star family to come in. When you learn this lesson, when you do the healing work, when you do this healing work, that the lesson's going to come in. The lesson will then be learned, and then everything else will be able to come in. So I just want to get what's going on with like all this relationship. 2 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 10 of Cups in reverse. What's going on with this? Got 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 7 of Wands. There's a lot of confusion about what is going to be an ultimate wish fulfillment. And you're not wanting to look at it with this right here. This is the 7 of Wands. This is just being defensive and guarded, and even with this Nine of Cups, typically like the Nine of Cups, it's like a very sure energy. This person is jumping out of this treasure chest, and there's all these different things like flying out, but it's like, what really is your wish fulfillment, you know? What's gonna align? The Seven of Cups, this is very, like, look at all these options that he has to choose from, and he's contemplating, like, what is it that is gonna be the right choice for me? You could have a lot of options, you know, that come in with this new idea, and you need to balance which path is going to be the right path for you to take, so that you're best, you know, this isn't the Two of Wands, it's the Three of Wands. But with this Page of Wands, the only thing that's missing between the Page of Wands is we go from the Page of Wands to the Three of Wands, okay? The Two of Wands would come in between this. The Two of Wands would be the card of making a choice, choosing your new path. That is what's missing. Somebody needs to make a choice on what their wish fulfillment's going to be, and stop being so stubborn about it. Stop looking the other way when you know that you have healing work to do. And a lot of times, you know, not wanting to heal something is because you are more comfortable in that. Oftentimes when you don't want to heal something, you'd prefer to just stay trapped in your mind, because when you're blind to it, when you're putting the blindfold on and you don't see it, it's easy to convince yourself, no, I'm trapped. I have all these swords around me, like I can't move, I can't get out. But you can get out, and you're not trapped. And when you do the healing work, you're actually going to align with people that are going to be really happy about aligning with. That's going to give you, you know, the ultimate fulfillment and happiness and abundance and everything that you want. But you have to feel in order to heal. Nine of Swords. You gotta go. Ten of Wands. It's over. It's done. Queen of Swords. You gotta cut it out. Whatever is needing to end, you've got to make this decision. The Queen of Swords is very decisive. Okay? She knows what she won't accept. She knows what she wants. She's not going to tolerate anyone's BS. It's time to pack your bags with the Ten of Wands. Clean up your desk, pack up your desk, and run away. Don't run away. Run towards your bliss, whatever it is that you're meant to go towards. The Nine of Swords too, you typically see the Nine of Swords like coming fast paced like towards you. This is going away. I strongly feel that there's something that you're meant to move away from, and move away from quickly in this healing. Tell me more about the healing. Tell me more about the healing and peace. What needs to be healed? What does Aries need to heal between now and the end of the month? The Moon. I mean, with the Moon coming out, I definitely feel that's fear blocking you. That needs to come. There's emotions that need to come to the surface. It's not ideal to an Aries, I think, to be overly emotional and feel, because that's not in Aries nature, right? Aries, like we said, are very strong and powerful, and they have visions, and they're leaders, and leaders aren't going to fall back and just, you know, sit around and cry about something that's going on, right? They're not going to sit and wallow in their emotions like this girl is in this water. Water represents emotions, the emotional body. So she's wallowing in this, right? But that's almost like what you need to do, a change of pace, is to look at your feelings. Like, what emotions are trying to come up? King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We got the King of Wands right here. This is coming up twice. This is your energy, wanting to step into your power. Your healing is going to help your light shine, your fire shine, to bring in your star family. So let's look at that. Who's a star family for Aries? Who's the star family for Aries? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. The Devil. And the Page of Wands. I'm not taking these in reverse. And the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So there's a new situation that I'm getting two things. So with the Queen of Pentacles, this new star family, there is this healing is going to keep you from falling into more deceptive traps. I'm getting that strongly. Whatever has broken your heart in the past, or with the devil energy, whatever has falsely like manipulated you or trapped you or been just like toxic in general. So toxic energy can be anything. It could be someone who's manipulative. It could be somebody that you're just like really enamored and obsessed with, or they are with you and it holds you back. It could be you know, very just like strong energy that's not healthy is kind of how I view it. With the Three of Swords, that led to heartbreak. There's a pattern, I feel, with the Seven of Pentacles. I think there's a pattern that's like happened over and over and over and over again that's continued to build up. You've seen this in the past. I think that you're going to have a new vision. With the Page of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, I think that, you know, you could have somebody that comes in that is very stable and grounded and rooted in just like love and being genuine and stable. And I think you're going to find this love and stability for yourself, and you're going to see clearly. That's not traditionally what the Page of Wands represents, but we have the Page of Wands twice. Something new will come in, a new idea, a new inspiration, a new spark that is going to be stable for you. And I think that what you've been doing in the past, this energy you've been investing in the past, is going to go away. That's no longer going to come up for you anymore with that. So I'm going to pull a romance angel for guidance, and then we are going to close out this reading. All right, Spirit, what guidance do you have for Aries between now and the end of the month? What guidance do you have for Aries between now and the end of the month, please? Messages for Aries, guidance for Aries, Spirit wants to come out. Wants to come out for Aries. Alright. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Alright, Aries, I think it's pretty clear that there is a situation that you need to untrap yourself from and focus on your healing. Don't focus on anything else. And this new love or new partnership or new business relationship or new career, whatever it is for you, is going to come in very soon. Take the next 2 weeks to focus on what you can retreat back from and what you can heal from. Don't be afraid to tap into your emotional body and to feel your feelings. That's what's being asked of you right now, so that you can ultimately have whatever it is that you want. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This will bring you peace. This will basically shine a light from your lighthouse to bring your star family in. So I hope that that was helpful. If it resonated with you, Please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I'm going to be picking somebody who leaves a comment for a personal reading in the next video update for Aries. So please tell me how it resonated with you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.